Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm kind of late on my video vlog for my GoFundMe fundraiser. However, I have been resting, which I think is best. Yesterday, I had a lot of triggers, starting with the emails I got. One from GoFundMe, from some Amy Ramos, but it was very negative. Called me a liar, called me ugly, told me Drake would never want me, told me she hoped my kids get taken from me, all type of stuff, really negative. And I responded as peacefully as I could with the response to GoFundMe. And I went on Instagram and said some other things that, once I vent, I vent. I just let it all out. So the truth of the matter is, victim blaming. I really can't educate everyone on people with trauma, but many people on earth have it for a lot of reasons. You don't know unless you ask, where they come from, their time period, their date of birth, the years they survived on earth, the decades. There's been different traumatic experiences all through my 37 years of life just with earth. So to say I'm mental, no, I have post-traumatic stress disorder. I have OCD. I like things that are very organized, very structured. Like I say, my mind is a prison. My house is a prison. I am institutionalized in a positive way that I keep myself out of trouble. So, out of hurt, yesterday, I let a hurt person hurt me. And I went in, so I'm going to go try and delete that video. Maybe somebody reported it, because it was very negative to me. I love Hispanics. It's just this particular person took me there, so I went there. So, I don't know how to be as more authentic as I am already being. In fact, I first really said way too much information. I told you where he is. I told you his legal government name, which could be changed any day. They have money. I really couldn't afford to take these type of jeopardizing tactics, but I did. GoFundMe says be as honest and as authentic as possible. Give as much information as possible. Tell your story so somebody, if they relate, they can get. This is what I'm doing. I'm following the strategies of GoFundMe fundraising, okay? I have fundraised before for many campaigns. My father's campaign, Sheila Jackson Lee's campaign, Mary Brown's campaign. I've done the door-to-door, now I can get signatures. I know it's a task to get people to get in their pockets and give. And so I'm asking every day. It's my job. My job is to raise money. I am disabled, if you'd like to call it that. I have some good days. I have some bad days. Thank God I am not any major nerve pain today. And again, I have been resting. Kids are out for school. I can rest. I don't have to wake up, get them all up, get them ready, get them out the door, be back. It's summer. So when I try to get peace, I'm having that now. I had to give y'all a video because I didn't do that yet. I don't like being behind and not doing what I say I'm going to do. I don't want to doubt myself. I told myself, you need a lawyer. Most lawyers don't take these things pro bono. This is a serious case. It's high profile. There's too much money involved, and I'm on the part that doesn't have money. So, many lawyers backed up from the case. Oh no, we can't take it. We're not doing that. My lawyer, a black lawyer, very astute lawyer that is well known, says, man, look, let me be honest with you. This case is winnable. It's illegally done. There's no way you can give a baby up one day from a house for adoption. Whatever documents they got, and however they sealed it, trust me on that part. Because it takes 6 months for adoption to be completed and processed, and it takes some work and some documentation time. It actually takes some thought out investigation. So I appreciate the lawyer for giving me valuable information to pass on to a lawyer who's not scared that can take this case. However, my lawyer that I love so much, love you, said he couldn't take it because of a conflict of interest. When you're wealthy, you gotta have more than one lawyer. When you are dabbling in different things such as entertainment, campaigns like politics, these are different arenas and areas of money. There's a gazillion ways to make money out here. I choose to write. That is, for me, words and knowledge is power. I just love it. It just eases my soul to release words. Make them mean something. Even the bad ones. Make the feeling of emotion be felt. Yesterday, I took some of my triggering off on a person who has triggered me before. And the same thing is the problem. That liar thing. People really don't understand how serious I am and how strong I am about God and my morals and my values. My parents really instilled things in me at a very young age. At birth, through the womb, they were reading to me, talking to me, they were educating me. 1, 2, 3, by 3, I could walk, read, talk, write. Not every kid was taught like me. With that being said, I was also that kid that took her time to get in the corner and get away from her parents and her siblings to find peace and find something to do. So for me, it was, again, writing, get a dictionary, get the thesaurus, and write away and learn. Learn words that are bigger than dumbass. I mean, people call me bitch. What's worse than bitch? I mean, a female dog. I can call you a horse or a calf or a snake, and we can talk about animals all day. I don't eat the shit. It's not gonna reflect me. I don't not like dogs, but they scare me. But it's not the cursing part that bothers me. It's when you strike at my character, my integrity, and don't even take the time to actually think, why would a person make these videos if there was no truth to it? Why would the person give out this information if it's no truth to it? I'm looking at the evidence and it looks like there's truth to it. Now, this is not to start beef. This is to show love to a kid that I haven't seen since the day I delivered him. Mental awareness does not, let me educate you some more. This does not mean we're not functionable. This does not mean that we're incapable of taking care of ourselves or others like a pet or a child. I'm tired of people kind of condemning me for owning up to the stigma of having a psychiatrist and having someone to talk to about trauma. Because sometimes it's not your family. And I don't have friends. I try to make them. I got a neighbor down there from Australia, but I'm not going to go trauma dump on them. I'd give that to the therapist. When the therapist told me what I was doing, I limited it. So you're going to get it limited in these videos, but you're still going to see me asking for help, asking for your donations. And again, time is of the essence. He is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And one day he's going to be taller than me. I'm 5'1". Drake looks pretty tall. My dad is 6'1". So I'm looking at about a 6-foot-something little boy. When he gets big enough, I'm not trying to see him then. I need to see him now so we can get to know each other, so he can find a place in his heart for me and his siblings and hopefully his father. I'm not using these videos to reconnect or try to take Drake for money. Drake, listen, it's really about the kid. I love kids. I hate the micro with sabotage by people, and I spent my lifetime building it to be in a field where I could help children, and that's what I've done most of my life, and now I can't really do it. So with that being said, thank you for your time today. I'm going to keep this as short as possible, but this is where I can go into details. So if you would like to like, comment, or share, I will respond. I will try to keep my triggers limited and the response to those triggers limited, because again, this is about raising men. This is about bringing a mother to her son. This is about love. This is about uniting. This is not malicious. This is not vindictive. This is not to hurt or scorn or traumatize anyone. This is just reality. This is just information. This is just facts. This is what happened. This is the current situation. This is the time to do it because I have the time to put time into asking. Like, share, comment, spread the word. And please leave Drake out of this. I don't like the GoFundMe message I got supposedly from Drake where he's like, I'm lying and I'm ruining his reputation. Drake, I didn't ruin your reputation, honey. I'm not that type of chick. You haven't beat me up. You know, we weren't together long enough for you to cheat on me. There's nothing that you did wrong but go to work. You know, it's Houston is the problem. The gang life and the street life and guys who cheat and have their side bitches go beat up pregnant chicks that don't want them anymore. It's just, it's grimy out here. You're from Canada. I would say it's the U.S. I've been over a lot of places in the U.S. It's grimy around a lot of places, but Houston is. I've survived 37 years. Put that to the point of it. My griminess came through the teens. I made it through there. I got out of it. I got kids. They ain't doing what I did. I refuse. So if you see these videos, these are not to hurt you. Add fuel to some flame that was already put out. This is to get this done, man. I still need to swab you just to say yours to get them from the people anyway. I'm going to need to see you at the courthouse for that. I'm not really asking for your money. You give the kid the money, put the money in the trust fund till you're like 35 or 40 so you won't blow it. And that's how you do that. I'm not even interested in child support. I'm not getting it from the other dudes. I am interested in knowing my son like I know my daughters. I'm interested in seeing his light and seeing him play and engage with other children. I'm interested in putting the chessboard down and saying, let's go, what you got? I'm interested in watching him box and maybe he can teach me a few moves so I can know how to block better instead of taking haymakers. I'm interested in loving a person that I gave birth to. That I spent the whole day of giving birth fighting, and fighting some more. So this is not to hurt you. You've done nothing wrong. I've got names of people who've done things wrong, who tie into these assaults. And I can't tie you in. You don't live down here. I don't think I did anything wrong to you for you to want to wish that upon me either. So there's a lot of haters out here, a lot of naysayers. I'm not worried about you females. Say what you gotta say. The thing about me, what makes me beautiful, and this is always what I said, is just your insides. I've seen a lot of pretty girls out here, but some of y'all are just conceited, arrogant, entitled, demanding, you know. I got an egotist, so I'm a narcissist because I'm a perfectionist about my work at least and my children. But what I learned about females made me want to hang with males and do business. It's just easier because I don't have time. I just don't have time. And the proof is in the pudding. I could have had my kids. I was with someone who could have helped. She instead intervened for the other side. And looking back, realizing that I know that I have no friends in the industry, I will make my money and I will keep it trucking. You do not have to get songs from me since you all know how to write, so you claim. And writing is not what y'all do, y'all just freestyle. Go ahead, because that's not me. I freestyled one time with Devin the Dude, B-Boy, and I don't remember if it was Scarface, a little old, whoever it was at B-Boy House, but the cypher was so hot, everybody jumped in. And I jumped in the end, and I was feeding off the energy and said the most fly shit I've ever said that I could never remember after the cypher that pissed me off. And I said, you know what I'm not going to do anymore? I'm not going to freestyle. I want to write. Because I don't want to lose my ideas and my punchlines and my thoughts and my greatness. It's just given to air and gone. No more. I can't catch it back. So that was a lesson learned from experience. No, I do write. I want my songs to make sense. It's not big booty, suck my dick. I make money. Where's my click? You know, I can make that a song. It's going to be stupid. It's not going to have any morals, principles. You're not teaching anybody anything. You're not trying to change the world or make it a better place. I mean, yeah, tell your story. Tell your truth. But think about your audience and the youth that are looking up to you. Like, what are we really doing? I even question that when I ghostwrite for other people. Would y'all know what y'all are saying? Y'all sure you want to say this? Okay, fine. We're going to say it like this. And I don't try to fix it up. Because I'm not them and they're not me as an artist. So, this video is getting kind of long. But that's just information I'm giving you from a writing owner of a production company standpoint. And an artist when I want to be. I don't want no fans. I don't. There's too many people on earth, and that's too much energy. I'm not trying to manage. It's just way too much. But thank you for tuning in for today. I've taken care of YouTube. Got a dance video to put on Instagram. Let me find a song I like and call it a day and be done. Love you. Keeping it going with the GoFundMe fundraiser. Please donate. Please like, share, send to your church members, send to your neighborhood homies. Get the word out. And make sure y'all leave Drake out, because he ain't got nothing to do with Rich Mufo and Bloods and Pyrus in Houston. Y'all know how this shit go down here. Peace out.